Probably intro something for once. I've never done an intro. We just like start and end it.
Yeah, if you could, that would make my life a lot easier. Thank you.
I'm trying to think. It overcomplicates it now.
Hey guys, Davey Todd it.
Welcome back. Newcastle, Newcastle.
What?
Right, let me think.
We've got home. We're home. We're home from New Zealand. You're going to get a fitness test. We're going to Ireland. It's not that deep, bro.
Turn it off and turn it back on again. What's up, guys? I knew you were gonna do that. Welcome back to the vlog, Todd TV, well, whatever we call it. We're currently on the way to a fitness test, VO2 max, RMR testing, and something else. I can't really remember. Fitness related, breathing related testing at Box Nutrition in conjunction with my trainer at SYPC, Sam, and then going over to catching a ferry this evening straight over to Northern Ireland, over to Belfast. Like a bit of a press launch with the team, a photo shoot with the new bikes, a new colour scheme. This will be a little bit before the vlog's released because the news isn't out yet, the colour scheme isn't out yet. So I'm excited to show you all the new bikes. So a lot of excitement going on, and let's go for the fitness test. I'm hungry. Not been allowed to eat for 4 hours. Doing sneaking.
Just relax as much as you can. Yeah, and just chill out. It's meant to be relaxed.
What?
I did say that in the group.
What? Bring you back?
I've said everything in the group. And
I haven't read it. There's been like a million messages.
So for us to, do you say you want to put on weight a bit?
I think
I need to get stronger.
stronger. Weight is not.
Probably it's just muscle mass and fat.
It's not so much the number on the scale. Yeah, it's like composition. If we could drop what fat he's got, but put a little bit of muscle on, and my main focus is get stronger.
Because we talked about me like under eating and not losing weight because I'm just under eating.
It's not that your RMR comes down. So if you eat too little and exercise hard, it's not that your RMR comes down, but you don't fidget as much. You're just not going to burn as many calories like day to day. And it's things like as well, like when you're actually exercising, you won't be burning as many calories whilst you're actually training.
Yeah.
You just can't push as hard. So rather than seeing like calorie burning is added on to your RMR, it's more just kind of peters off, like the more exercise you do on top of your RMR. So I still think you would go off about 20%, because how long are your sessions that you do? So you could actually do that. But again, this is where it gets funny, because again I work with cyclists, is that even though they go on these massive 3-hour, 4-hour rides, burning 2,500 calories, even when they're not losing that amount of weight, the body just doesn't work like that. It's just very, the more that it's very, your energy output, or how many calories you're burning, is dependent on your energy intake. So if you start eating a lot less, you burn a lot less. Likewise, if you eat a lot more, you'll burn a lot more.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to eat the most amount possible still.
But I think that's probably more the issue though. If I eat more and burn more, and then I feel like I can be, there's something where I can be like stronger if I eat more.
Yeah, I would go for that. I'd definitely go for around about that 2.5. See how you get on with that. Moving away. So when do you train normally? What time? Any time. It doesn't really not matter.
Depends when I get sent my session.
His whole life is just.
Right.
I would use the word erratic.
Yeah.
Because now, like, I leave here, get on a ferry for the next 4 days. I'm not at home, so I've just got to do what I can when I can.
See Meals on Wheels. Excellent. 5 stars. 10 out of 10.
Very good, very nice.
It was about 180 there.
Okay, we'll start off at 100 then, if that's okay. So I think that's going to be easy enough to come forward slightly.
You're merely adopted the darkness.
I was born in it.
We need at least 30 seconds. Come on, come on. Got to hold that 300. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it. Dig, dig, big push, big push. 30 seconds of hard work now. 30 seconds of hard work. Come on, massive effort, massive effort. Get it up. That's it. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Massive effort. Well done, mate.
Not enough effort.
Oh. Right, that's the warm up, yeah? Oh.
It does restrict you a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't do. You should get. It should more.
It will feel like that.
Feel
it
like
feels claustrophobic.
the heat. It's just that was right at the end, and then you started hyperventilating, and you stopped. So if you just look at the absolute numbers, you know you've got that capacity in you. Your average was around about that 50.
How long is that? How long is that measuring that over to give a 56 one? 15 seconds.
Yeah. So you need the minute for it to be the average, and sometimes it goes. Yeah, it just goes up and down slightly. But 51.6 is good, but I think you're better than that. I think you are. I think you're more like a 55. What we're looking at here is obviously the yellow is the carbohydrate usage, and fat is in purple. What we should see is like 100% fat, and you switch around about that first threshold, so that 136, but you haven't got that, so we can't really use that as a marker. But what this shows is when you're breaking down carbohydrates, you produce lactate. Even though lactate doesn't slow you down, it's the resultant hydrogen ions, and if you're producing a shitload of lactate early on, you're going to hit that threshold, the second threshold, far sooner. Yeah. So you basically because you pull bottom end.
But like, does that matter? Because in racing, I'm not going to use that low.
Yeah, no, it's a good heart rate.
But you can prop the rest of it up with that. It basically is like having good foundations in your house.
Fitness test yesterday. It's good. Bit brutal, but good to find some things out and some really important things that we can learn from. So straight from that fitness test, went straight to Raffles to pick an engine up. My old friend John Burrows. Got a text before getting to the ferry terminal saying the ferry had been delayed 3 hours. So we had some time to kill. We had to go get a Wagamama's. Just got off the boat this morning. It was a rough crossing. I'm glad I slept pretty well. Abby didn't, but I slept through it. Every time I woke up, I felt like I was floating. Yeah, now we're straight on the way to Taz. Got to drop my practice bike off, get RCK put on that practice bike, and meet up with all the guys who I'll be working with for this season. So I'm excited to see them all and start off the ball rolling for 2024. This corner, yeah.
That hole had been there, that there had been there at the time.
Small?
That's what it means to me, so
No way.
athletic thing.
Mate, you don't see my nipples through this. Look, it looks tight on you, sir. It's gonna be not good.
It's gonna be like a crop top.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can hang my jumper up on
I think I must have been about 12 years old the last time I wore a small t-shirt. Nice, nice, all the shots. You better jump in there. See where you end up. Where are the bikes going? Are we allowed to block the place up? So you've all seen the new bikes, the new team, sort of new team, the new colours, the new sponsor for this season. It's pretty exciting times. I honestly can't wait to get going on the Taz BMW, the Cheshire Mouldings BMW. for BSB, and then of course for Milwaukee bike for the roads. So we're just actually pulling up. It's just over the hedge there, but we're just pulling up at K-Tech Suspension today to get the bike set up and do a bit of a media day. So I'm excited. See some inside info. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see some inside info.
We'll
get some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, that sounds better. Let's get in there. Oh, what have you done here? What?
Keeps doing it, it goes like one thing.
Don't need to go back in the van, do I? Yeah?
Is he bringing the BM in here as well?
I think I've got to put the fairing on it and then bring it out,
Do
put the fairing on it.
And take the fairing off.
It's not weird about it.
I look like I know what I'm doing.
So,
Yeah.
I think the standard rear spring will be right for you, but obviously it'll give you a lot more feel at the front and everything.
well, I mean, so the first off, when you look at this shock, it'll look very different to what most of the units are out there. The fact that there's no reservoir on it, then also as the name suggests, it's a through rod. So the rod actually travels through the cylinder head of it, which is the key part of this unit, and the same with the fork kit. What that does, it keeps the pressure down in the system. So as Davey said himself, when he's doing the laps at the TT and even the short circuit stuff, heat builds up in the unit and it does create extra pressure in there, whereas the through rod doesn't allow that to happen. So the reason why Davey gets the feel that he does is because the damping's always working. There's never any lag in the system, no build up in pressure, which is why he gets that consistent feel, but then also allows him to then push on and just carry on to go even faster on the next lap as well.
What are your plans for his KTM? What's being done to that?
So the KTM's getting a complete strip down. That's getting fitted with all our air to spring conversions in the front, piston kits in the front, and then along with bladder conversions, piston kit for the rear, and then also factory K-Tech linkage as well.
Get this stuff.
That's what I'm literally doing it right now.
So you still right now, isn't it?
I've never took it off. You definitely have more to think about and more to do, and now we run the rear brake is something that'd be crazy for you.
That's
that
a rear
rear
brake?
brake's there. So there's nothing on it there. So on a super bike you can actually run it on both. A super stock bike, it's really hard to run it on both. You can, but
So do you prefer it there?
I don't, because I'm used to a motocross bike, but it's something to get used to because you get so much lean angle around the left-handers. You can still use the back brake. Like if you run a bit wide, you can't grab the front brake. You'll lose the front at like maximum lean angle. But if you use the back brake, it helps you like pull you back into the apex. Yeah. Whereas then you go around a right-hand corner. That side of the bike is nearly on the floor, so you can't get to the lever there, so you can still use it here. So that's the idea. Everybody now either has it that, or they have two levers there. So you have a clutch and a brake, like one above the other, and a lot of people
I
run
get
in
well
that.
confused with that.
It
Just
is
pulling my
weird.
front brake thinking it's the back.
It's weird.
It's terrible for starts, isn't it?
Yes.
Clutch lever's got the
You
lock
have
up
to,
there.
yeah, be like that for the start. But then you don't use the clutch again.
No.
Literally for setting off, and then for
Oh,
going.
on these you don't need to
So
use
you have a
clutch
quick
after
shifter
that.
to go up gears, so you flat out and it just like blitz the throttle basically, but for like a millisecond. But
It's
then
too scary, man.
So when you go on your motocross bike, are you not really heavy on the clutch then?
yeah, I actually use the clutch loads on the motocross bike. It's just different, but then the
Yeah.
gears are the other way. So the opposite way your gears.
Yeah.
So you go up one into first, and all the rest are
No, it
down.
went like that.
You can set it either way, so you
Oh,
can
can you?
set it whichever way you want. But again, like when you leant over, going around the corner, and you want to accelerate and start changing
Oh,
up,
you can't
get
get
your
right,
foot underneath
right.
the. It's harder to get your
Yeah,
foot
that makes
underneath.
sense.
So many people say, "Oh, you must always dream of the TT, and you must always dream of being a super bike racer and stuff like that." But until I did it, I didn't even think about it, honestly.
And what did you do? Did you just go on a training day or something like that? Or
nah, to be honest, it was because of my guy. Like, a guy we both raced with as a kid, and my dad and his dad got on well and stuff, and then he rode supermoto first, and then went on to riding 600s and sports bikes, and I smashed my leg really bad at Supercross, and basically they put loads of metal in it, like 2 plates and 16 screws, and they're like, if you break it again in the next year, we'll honestly like talk about cutting it off because it's a mess.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to stop racing, but they're like, it can be really bad if you race motocross. So I'm like, and everybody laughs, and when you go, I thought of something safer, I can still race motorbikes, so I went and raced a TT. It wasn't that quick, but I got an 600 then, did 1 year of like stock 600 at BSB, and like, I believe anybody who's raced motocross would get one of these and they'd go within. Like,
I think if you're good at riding a motocross bike, you can get on one of these kind.
I honestly think anybody who's raced motocross, like, it can ride a motocross bike fast, can ride any kind of motorcycle well.
Yeah. Is that really to stop people grabbing your brakes?
Not grabbing it.
But somebody did that in the Moto too, didn't they?
Yeah, a couple of people have actually done it on the like cool down lap, but it's like a legal requirement now. Just because like when you're really close on the straight, there's been scenarios where you've like bumped into someone and it just happened so to pull the brake, and the brakes are that good now.
Yeah.
Like the size compared to a motocross brake, they're like discs, twin discs, they're huge. So one like quick grab of that can make you like crash instantly. So that's why everybody's got to run this lever guard now.
Go in and have a look, he's on with it.
Something that I really don't know what's going on.
You're coming for a mooching here now.
At least it's brand new.
Oh mate, you want to see the enduro stuff that's getting? It literally has a lot of bog water coming out. It's horrendous. Like, it's ridiculous how bad some of that stuff is. New stuff's ace. Even the stickers come off pretty good, which is nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, to be fair, Stuart took these off, so he's not done a great job.
So this, so if somebody said, oh, I want more rebound damping, or I want more of this or less of this, we can give them the facts about that as well. Yeah. Say, well, yeah, no problem. If you want more, do this. Go on the setting bank and change this shim, that shim, that shim, and it'll give you 5% more damping at a certain rate. You know, so it's all factual rather than being voodoo. Yeah. So, but the bikes are good. They're all good. There ain't a bad bike made now, but I think the KTM engine is real nice and strong. Obviously, these are all optimised with damping and valving spec. The needle in this gives you more adjustment range than it does standard, so you know they do make a big difference. So again, it's something that you know, a decent, competent installer can install. They don't need to be a guru. Obviously, you've got your bling. That's the most important thing.
And the bit that looks cool, yeah. It's the only bit I'll know anything
about.
Exactly. Notice.
Yeah. We've done a few of these now, haven't we? So you know what you're doing, really. Yeah. So I mean, we make good, affordable products that a good, competent mechanic can fit. You don't have to be a rock star guru, but most of them rock star gurus don't know what they're doing anyway. Don't put that on YouTube, by the way.
Vlog about, I was gonna, but I can just.
Oh, no, yeah. There's nothing secret anyway.
That we're doing all.
Like I've got,
Again.
Replace all these components. So all the 10 now.
In case that logo go forward.
Yeah, forward. Yeah, forward.
Not on the side, bugs people. What 10 mils?
The ratchet must be out somewhere.
I'll look for them first.
Have they said to KTM? Right.
For 50 or
oh yeah. Just sit in the middle of the bike.
Yeah.
100 mil. Bang on.
Yeah.
I'll do. If you might want to put a bit more preload on as it beds in and everything, but that's bang on now. I'll put another half a turn on just to make up your gear as well, yeah. But yeah, it's got the right static and everything now.
Turtle.
With you for life. So boots.com.
before.
Introduction to what? Yeah. So K-Tech have done me a massive solid, done some awesome work with the suspension kits on the front and the rear of my Milwaukee KTM. Can't wait to get out there and try it out. Let's go. Sick. That is nice out there now. She's muddy, getting some roost. Not ideal with no tear off. This speed is sick though. Yo! That's so good. Sick. Suspension unreal, bike unreal. Milwaukee and K-Tech doing it a solid. Nice.
Nice.